listening to the Wedding Tales podcast by Charlie May Photography. Hey guys, I hope you're all having a lovely week. The weather has been really nice and the sun's been shining, and yeah, life just feels a lot nicer when the sun's out, doesn't it? So it's been really, really nice. It's been so busy for me. I mean, literally from Christmas until now has been crazy. And I think that's because I've just really focused on me and my brand and my business, and really focused on what I want to do for my clients and what I want to sort of give to them, and just sort of working out who I am and what I am in terms of wedding photography and videography. So it's been really busy. I've been attending lots of wedding shows. I have been doing lots of engagement photo shoots and video shoots. So if you tuned into the last podcast, I talked about me venturing into wedding videography. I am already a videographer and have been for many, many years. So it feels right that I sort of venture into that and really make it part of my business, because I love video. I love filming video. I just, the minute I get behind a camera, my creative senses goes off and I just absolutely love it. And I've done photography for 7 years, and it's really time for me to sort of shift my business in a way that I can offer more to my bride and grooms. And I feel like video is the way forward, just because I've done video, I love video, I'm really passionate about it, and I feel like wedding videos is becoming a more popular thing, and lots of brides really want videos so they can relive their day. I've been doing a lot of wedding shows with Melanie from Enchanted Bridal, and they have really been a massive eye-opener. So I never did wedding shows before, and it was a big sort of eye-opener to what they are and how they can really help sort of define you as a brand. And you get to meet new brides and grooms when you attend, and it's not always just about meeting bride and grooms. You also get to meet lots of different vendors, suppliers. You get to build a relationship with the venue, and it's just an all-round really good day. You get to get all your marketing materials together, and when I first put my first stand up at one of my first wedding shows, I just sort of looked at it and thought, wow, I've created this brand, this is my business. And it just felt really, really good to see it in all its glory. And I feel like that really helps when you can visually see your business. So I've been really enjoying the wedding shows and, just seeing my business grow. So I've been doing a lot of engagement videos, and they've proven really, really popular. People just love them. We go find a really nice location, and I film them and their personality. So I don't sort of get you to pose and stand in weird awkward positions. I'm literally filming you and your fiance together, just being yourselves. And a lot of my clients bring their children along to it, so it becomes like a family and engagement, either photo shoot or video shoot. And I've been finding that they work really well, because not only do you get your engagement photos, but you also get some really nice family photos together. And a lot of people don't have nice family photography. So the engagement shoots are going really well, and I really, really enjoy them. And also a lot of my brides then book me for their weddings. It's like an opportunity for me to sort of show them my style, my personality. And if we get on really well and they really like the photos or the video that I've done for them, then they're more than likely to book me for their wedding. So the topic of this podcast today is really about, finding the right photographer for you, and like how to find them. As a photographer and videographer myself, I found that a lot of people are looking not just for, someone they're going to hire. They want to, build a friendship and get to know them. And, it's not just about turning up and doing your job and delivering goods. It's a journey. So, when you meet your client, you'll do the engagement photos or the family shoot, whatever sort of you're doing in your packages. And then you do their wedding. And then after the wedding you do the baby, and then you might do their sister's wedding, and you really become like a friend of the family that does all their photo shoots. And I find that really, really important, that when you're booking someone's wedding, that you just show how much you care about them and how invested you are in their life. So, for example, every client meeting I do with my potential brides or brides that have booked, I set up a coffee date with them. I bring my portfolio, I bring my laptop, I bring notepads, my diary, everything I could ever need. And I sit down with them, have a coffee, and I don't start off talking about the wedding as such. I want to get to know them, so I ask them what they do for a living, you know, where do they live, what do they like to do, what's their future plans, I want to know about them, like what's their background, and then I might say, well, oh, how did you get engaged? What was the proposal like? Have you got any funny stories about it? And conversation naturally flows. People want to tell you about their life. People want to tell you about their engagement and how they got proposed. And I genuinely care about people's lives. That's just who I am. I really, really care. And I feel like that really comes across to the clients that book me, because I don't just book their wedding, take their money, and then turn up. I meet them. I really get to know them. I want to know everything about their lives. I want to be a part of it, because if I'm photographing or videoing your wedding, then I need to know you, because I'm capturing your life together. I want to be a part of it, and if I'm capturing it from a camera, then I want to know the backstory. I want to know how you met, how you came to this part. And, these client meetings are so important because you build a friendship together. When you first turn up to meet a client, you might shake their hand or you might not, and you might just sit down. But when I leave my clients, there's always a hug. There's always a hug and a kiss goodbye. And it's like, I will see you on your wedding day and I cannot wait. And that's what it's about. You turn up as strangers, you leave as friends. Aside from meeting your clients and making the effort to, get to know them and be a part of them, I think it's really, really important to keep that contact up. So whether it's, you create a Pinterest board and you share it and you get ideas together, or, you send a message every now and again and just be like, hey, how are you? How's everything going? It's so important to keep in contact with your clients, because, you don't want to book your wedding with a photographer and then just not hear from them ever until like a week before the wedding. Like, it's so important for your photographer to message you and keep in contact and let them know what they're up to, and invite them to like their pages. And then you can go on their Facebook pages, their Instagrams, and you can follow and see what they're up to, what weddings they're working on, what wedding shows they're at. And it just builds a nice connection between you both. Like, trust is key. And I've found this year, like, from really focusing on my business, I've now booked 50% of my weddings for the year, and it's only March the 2nd. And I'm really, really excited and happy. But the reason why I've booked half the year already is not because my portfolio is fantastic and I've got a fancy website, which I'm pretty happy with my website and I love my portfolio, but it's really down to me and my care and my passion for my clients. And, you know, they're looking for somebody who's just as passionate about their love story as they are. And I think that is absolute key. Another thing that I would advise for photographers or videographers is, when you're doing your social media or your website, like, it's you, it's not just your work. Like, the brides and grooms want to see you. They want to know who you are. And I think it's really important that, when you are doing your marketing plans or you know, your social media scheduling, that it's not just posting work all the time. Like, take a selfie, post it, talk about your cat, talk about how much coffee you drink. Like, you know, because when you do meet with these clients for like meetings, you can be like, hey, did you see my post? Or like, they might be like, oh my god, you love cats, I love cats too. And then you just talk about cats for like half an hour. And like, that's what it's about. It's not just about, you know, photographing someone's wedding and that's it. It's a life journey with every single bride and groom that you know, you're hired by. So I guess like this podcast is like a bit of mixture. It's like, you know, advice for like photographers that are like building their portfolio, and then it's also advice for brides who are looking for a photographer. So I guess like for brides, you want to look for someone who's really caring and passionate, and they just want to know everything about your life and your love story, and they're really interested in you, and they're really interested in just everything that's about you, and they invest their time in getting to know you, because you don't want to hire a photographer that just books you and then you don't hear from them until like the wedding. You know, you want someone who's going to invest their time in you. And you know, these photographers that do, including myself, we don't just have like one client, we have like 10 plus clients, and I spend exactly equal amounts on every single bride and groom that have hired me. Like, I don't just give attention to one bride and then not the other. Every single bride gets the same attention. So I found in my business, since like really focusing on my trade and what I do, and you know, really developing my business and where it's going, I've really found that the number one key is just care and being passionate with your clients, and you know, just getting them to trust you. And you know, and of course, like, your portfolio and your work's got to be really good to get, you know, the big weddings. And you know, of course, we all have to work and earn money, but if you can just go the extra mile for your bride and groom, I promise you it will make all the difference. Not only should you share care and passionate for your bride and grooms, but you should also show care and passion for the vendors that you work for, the venue owners, the, you know, the suppliers that you work with. So I work with a massive host of suppliers. I absolutely adore every single one of them. They are fantastic. Mel from Enchanted Bridal, she has like networking events all the time, and I have met so many amazing, talented suppliers, and we are such good friends now. We all help each other out. We give each other like tips and recommendations for brides, and you know, we really, really help each other out. We're going to be holding like open days together. We've got one coming up. Vicky Floral Design, she's going to be holding an open day on the 24th of March. And Mel is hosting a bridal wedding fair at the Harvey Centre in Harlow on the 10th of March. So we have lots of events going on, and we're all together, in it together, working together. And to build relationships with suppliers and vendors is so, so important in this business, because you support each other. So not only are you supporting your bride and grooms, but you're supporting the vendors as well. It's all about support and networking, and just being nice. Like, just be nice and caring, because everybody has a business and everybody has to pay the bills, and everybody is in this to obviously be successful. So let's help each other out and all be successful. So like, my motto is there is no competition. Like, there's abundance of clients around, there is an abundance of work to go around, and work is not going to run out because maybe someone new joins the wedding industry and has clients. Everyone deserves to have the clients, and everyone deserves to have business, because we all have to eat. We all have to eat and pay rent and pay bills, and we all have to support each other. So, you know, I guess it's just like like with Mel and myself and like all the people that I work with, it's kind of like our mission as a group to show that support and kindness goes a hell of a long way. And like that's kind of our mission and our message as a big group of suppliers, is that we all love each other and want to help and support each other. And that is like the most important thing about business. So I have recently offered wedding videography, and I've done a very like small handful of wedding clients. I'm going to be discounting their packages. From June, my prices will change and will go up, because then I'm going to have like a big portfolio, which is really exciting for me because it's a new venture in my business, and I'm so ready to take it on and create the most beautiful videos for my clients. I'm really excited. I'm really, really passionate about it, and I just cannot wait to film lots and lots of weddings for people. Not only, I'm passionate about photography and, photographing my clients' weddings, but video as well is just like you get to relive it all over again. And it's such a beautiful thing to be able to give someone. So, yeah, I'm really excited for the year ahead. I've got so many weddings booked and so many memories to capture, and I'm just so excited to look back when the year is done and just be like, oh my god, look how much I've done, look how many memories I've made. Like, that's really exciting. So yeah, I can't wait until like Christmas till I can sort of look back at the year. So last year I like was focused on my business, but like not as much as this year, and I only did like sort of like a few weddings last year, as well as engagements and a few other bits. But when it got to Christmas, I was like, I like really want to focus on my business. I really, really want to do this now, because my goal in life is to be successful in my business and really enjoy the journey of building a business on my own. And so for this year, I just set a goal of 10 weddings, minimum 10. That's good. And I've booked way more than 10, and it's only March the 2nd. So I've exceeded my goal, which I'm absolutely ecstatic about, and it's only the 2nd of March. So yeah, so there's plenty more room to book more. And I guess like my goal for the year would be like 30 to 35 weddings now, because I've already booked half of that. So why not go the extra mile? We'll see. A lot of the weddings that I'm doing are like running all the way into October, but I definitely have like a couple of months where I could definitely get some more weddings booked in. So it's just a journey, and I'm just building on my brand and myself and my business, and the bookings will come in. And I feel like, especially once I release my first wedding video, there'll definitely be a lot more bookings coming in, which I'm really, really, really excited for, because the wedding video stuff is like extremely exciting, and I can't say exciting enough, because it is, and I'm really passionate, and I just can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And I hope that when I do release my first wedding video, that you'll all share it and like it and just share the love with me. So I hope that all these tips really help you either find a videographer or photographer, or if you are a photographer, some of these tips already help. So, just like meeting your clients, showing lots of care, passion, like remember it's a journey, not just a job, and get to know your clients. And just show that you're really passionate about their life and you want to be a part of it. And, with the social media stuff, make sure that you're putting stuff about you and it's exciting and we get to know you. So, in the next podcast that I do, I'm going to be talking about social media and how to market yourself properly. And I'm going to give you a free guide on how to sort of post certain things to get attention. So yeah, if you're interested in boosting your social media, or if you're a bride and you're looking like what to look out for when you're looking at photographers' social media, then tune in for the next episode. I cannot wait for it. Yeah, so it's the first month of spring. I hope the weather continues to be beautiful, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.